What's up, everybody? This is Yuma. Hope you all are doing awesome today. So, with the latest Nintendo Direct, many fans were hoping for a Super Smash Bros. For the Switch, but were left a bit disappointed when it wasn't announced. My prediction is that it won't come until next year, presumably before Christmas, and I'll explain why. But first, make sure to press that subscribe button and smash, crash and double dash that like button for your boy Yuma, as it would help tremendously and give me an indication that I'm doing something right with my life. So a lot of people were a bit sad that Nintendo didn't talk about Super Smash Bros. In the last Nintendo Direct. I mean, why can't Nintendo just port Super Smash Bros. Wii U to the Nintendo Switch and make it a deluxe version like they did with Mario Kart 8? Here are some reasons. This year has truly been a great one for Nintendo, with the Switch reveal in January and the release in March. And with all the titles released thus far, such as The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, Snipper Clips, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, ARMS, Splatoon 2, and Pokken Tournament DX, I think it's safe to dub the Nintendo Switch the console of the year. And bear in mind that Super Mario Odyssey hasn't even been released yet, with only 1 month to go. Now, all the titles that have been released will surely keep us invested in the Nintendo Switch for quite some time, but there is a pattern with some of the latest releases. Splatoon 2, ARMS, Pokken Tournament, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. These are 4 games that play very differently but are very similar. They are all mainly focused on the multiplaying aspect, which gives us an indication that Nintendo might want to focus on competitive gaming and prepare us for an esport mania, maybe next year at E3. And I personally felt that when Splatoon 2 was released only 1 month and 4 days after ARMS, Splatoon 2 was definitely overshadowing ARMS. Of course, they play differently, but think about it. Why wouldn't Splatoon 2 overshadow ARMS? More people knew about Splatoon 2 since it's a sequel from the Wii U era, and if you hadn't played it on the Wii U, you had at least heard or seen of it somewhere. Now, ARMS, on the other hand, was a brand new title that has a longer learning curve in the start, and only getting familiar with the game for 1 month before the next AAA title from Nintendo comes, I think didn't give ARMS the justice it might actually deserve. So now, with Pokken being released, I started to think about it and I asked myself, what if Super Smash Bros. Switch was released just now? What would happen to Pokken? What would happen to ARMS? What would happen to Splatoon 2? Mario Kart 8? I have no doubt that at least Pokken, ARMS and Splatoon would be overshadowed by Super Smash Bros. Basically, Super Smash Bros. Is Nintendo's ace card that simply can't go wrong. And since the Super Smash look-alike game Brawlout is coming out to the Nintendo Switch, it must mean Nintendo has given them okay to release it, indicating to me at least that they might hold off a bit on releasing a Super Smash game in a nearby future. Prediction 2018 time! Nintendo has been on a successful but intense streak of releasing powerful and successful AAA games in 2017. This year has been like a gateway preparation for Nintendo's vision of these games' playstyle. In 2018, I think Nintendo will be maintaining these games, putting out updates, DLCs, and tweaking the AAA titles to the fullest so that they can be enjoyed on a competitive level, thus creating the esport mania I was talking about. And probably I think they will even make sure there are events on championships and stuff like that surrounding the esport mania. Nintendo probably won't put more AAA titles out during the first 6 months other than announced this year, and they will probably be focusing more on esports, third-party games and software-related games or apps, such as the virtual console that we've all been waiting for, and Netflix, and I think even some general tweaking of the OS. But in the fall, we will either see and I call this out right now, we will either see a reveal of Super Smash Bros. Switch, releasing it just before the holidays, or releasing it in the beginning of 2019. So, what do you think? Is my prediction likely of the Super Smash Bros. Switch game for the Nintendo Switch? Or do you think I should switch my prediction game up? Sound off in the comment section below, and as always guys, don't forget to like or subscribe if you like what you saw. And as always, peace out.